Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley. This week at this time slot here on Verbling, we've been looking and learning, looking at and learning vocabulary somehow related to health. Today's class will be looking at language which you might use in the doctor's office, which you as the patient may use, which the doctor may use to speak to you about your condition, your symptoms, your diagnosis, and your prognosis. Uh, if you find yourself in a foreign country and you're English second language student, this might be a useful lesson for you. As usual, we'll take turns doing different exercises, mix and match, fill in the blank, what have you, and discussing the vocabulary and how it's used as we go along. Okay, so please join me, plenty of room in the class, and we'll learn some vocabulary that you might use in the doctor's office. Hello, Heidi. How are you today?
Hello, nice to see you again. Today, Japanese all stock market slumped a lot.
Already? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, I thought it was.
American market. Yesterday, American market Dow Jones or something very bad. So it affected even the Japanese market.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the problem when it's like dominoes. Oh, China's market. Oh, American market. American market. Oh, Japanese market. Japanese market. Oh, Philippines market.
Yeah.
Dominoes. It's all a house of cards, Heidi. It's all gonna collapse. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Today I got some news. Japanese bank will invest Philippine bank.
Good.
$1 billion.
Well, that'll help. Oh, that's good. Which bank might be worth investing?
Recent Japanese bank. And I forgot the name.
Okay, might have to research that one. Okay, in any case, today's vocabulary lesson, things that you might say at the doctor's office. We'll start with some basic nouns, basic vocabulary, and work our way into more conversational English that we might use at the doctor's office. Here we go. I'm going to share some material. We'll start off with a fill in the blank exercise. We'll be using these. Are they all nouns? Yes, they are. They're all nouns to fill in the blanks here in these sentences. So we'll take turns reading the sentence and filling in the blank. Let me quickly welcome Gregors to the class.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Glad to hear it. Oh, welcome to the class. Okay. Heidi, could you start us off with sentence number 1, please?
Could I come in late tomorrow? My wife and I have an appointment with the doctor.
Very good. Well, we know because of N, it has to. Our noun has to start with a vowel, and it would be pretty scary if they had an infection with the doctor. Scary but funny. Okay, yes, obviously. All right, the normal phrasing: an appointment with the doctor, an appointment at the doctor's office. Okay, you set up a certain time. Question, Heidi, just curiosity and a matter of society and culture. In the United States, if I make an appointment with the doctor at whatever, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the doctor normally is going to overbook himself because they have cancellations. So in order to maximize his or her time, she'll overbook her schedule. So if I have an appointment at 2 p.m., it's very likely I won't see the doctor until 3:30. Does this happen in Japan?
We can make appointment only with a dentist. But,
what?
Yeah, with the doctor, we don't have such system. So many people
Really?
need to go to the hospital earlier than the opening time.
So they try to get in early?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. But what about if you just need like an annual physical, a scheduled regular kind of appointment, just the same as like a, your regular trip to the dentist. You
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to go.
maybe
Yeah.
check out of your body. Maybe we
Yeah.
can make appointment. Or
Okay.
some doctor introduce another doctor, a very famous doctor. In that case, we can make appointment. But normally we can't.
Really? That's interesting. Yeah, and we normally call that kind of appointment like an annual checkup. It's a checkup, is what we call it. A checkup. It's a compound noun. Check a checkup. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Well, Grigors. Actually,
Yes.
Grigors, same question to you. If that happened in your country, if you make an appointment at 2 p.m., do you see the doctor at 2 p.m.? Or do you sit in his office reading his boring magazines, reading National Geographic magazine?
Um, that depends because I have experience in the UK and in Poland. It's
Uh-huh.
usually won't happen that you will see the doctor punctually at the time you booked. In some
Mm.
cases, it happens. For example, if you go to the dentist and you give him money, you usually don't have to wait too long. But if you will rely on the public medical system, public health system, uh,
Yeah.
I remember there was a time when I go to see, how to say it, when you have to check your eyes. It's not a optician.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my goodness, I've forgotten. Oh my goodness, I forgot the word. Okay. Past tense. You're telling me a story in the past tense, Gregors. There
yes,
was a time when I went to see the eye doctor,
eye
whatever
doctor.
he's
Yeah,
whatever he's
eye
called.
doctor. And I
Yeah.
remember that I was waiting for 4, maybe sometimes 6 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's in this case you are pretty lucky that you actually had this appointment because you can go to reception and they will tell you there was no further appointments for about next couple of months. So it
Uh,
happened when you heard using a public medical system. It's not something urgent. This case.
yeah. Yeah, I'd like to bill the doctor in those cases. Anyway, Gregors, let's continue with sentence number 2 here.
Okay, that is a nasty cough you've got. You've really got to stop smoking.
Okay, excellent. You're correct, and this is a pretty common collocation of words with the adjective nasty and cough. What a nasty cough. Okay, of course that means severe. Severe. Cough. Excuse me. Yeah. All right, cough. Of course, there's times when the doctor may ask you to cough. uh, but yeah, all right. That's it. A nasty cough. Ale, hello.
Yes, hello, my friend.
Hi, long time no see. How are you?
Fine, very fine. Mm, I
Glad
am
to
a
hear it.
little sick. No,
Oh, really? All right. Well, let's talk
yes,
about that.
because because I have a ST.
A what?
Wait a minute.
You have a what? What is your symptom?
Yes, STYE.
STYE or STY? A sty in your eye?
Yes, in my eyes,
Ah, okay.
in my left eye.
Okay.
That
I
is
actually,
very yes, actually now.
Ow. I know it's
Yes,
painful. I don't know exactly what it is, actually, to tell you the truth.
Okay.
It's never actually happened to me. But yeah, you have a sty in your eye. That's some kind of growth, right, that interferes the movement of your eyeball. Is that correct? Is that it?
It's a ball in the eyes.
Ugh.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't like.
You don't like, I'm
But
sure you
but
don't.
yesterday I was to the doctor and he gave me some medicines.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Now I
was
feel
at the doctor's.
as
Okay. I
yes
was
as.
at not to the doctor's, but at the doctor's.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Yeah, yeah. You're in a specific place. I was at the movie cinema. I was at the McDonald's. I was at the shoe store. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Ale, can you kindly read number 3 and attempt to do your best filling in the blank?
The main of measles is little red spots all over your body.
Okay. The main blank of measles. Measles, by the way, it's a Z sound. Measles.
Measles. Um, symptom maybe.
Okay, you got the right word. Pronunciation. Symptom. Symptom.
Symptom.
Symptom.
Symptom.
That's it.
Okay.
Symptom. First syllable stress. That's it.
Symptom.
Okay. What other? That's correct. All right. So the sign that you have measles is little red spots. What are other symptoms a person may have? Ollie?
Um,
Another example of a symptom.
I don't know what is
Okay.
measles.
Okay, there you go. Little red spots all over your body. That's a symptom. You have a cough. That may be a symptom of pneumonia. You have a bad headache. That may be a symptom. You have diarrhea. That's a symptom. Something's wrong with your body, which helps the doctor figure out what is your disease. Those are symptoms. You have a
Okay.
temperature, upset stomach.
Yes.
You have a that's it.
Yes.
All of those things, all and or any of those things are symptoms. All right, Heidi, number 4.
I sometimes get a rash on my face after I've shaved.
You do, Heidi?
I don't shave.
I know, I'm just playing. Okay, a rash. Okay, what is a rash?
Small bumps on the
Yeah,
skin.
that small bumps on the skin, often a different color, red, for example. Yeah, like the main symptom of measles, little red spots on the skin. That's a rash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. Gregor's number 5.
Okay, I'm taking antibiotics for this ear infection.
Yeah. Okay. Ear infections are quite.
Hello?
Hello. Oh dear. Sorry. There's some kind of problem here. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Did you ever have an ear infection as a child?
No, but like everyone probably, I feel pain in my ears, but it wasn't an infection, I guess.
Hmm. Maybe it was. You need to see a doctor. Okay. Anyway, Ale, number 6.
Last winter there was a really nasty going around.
Really nasty.
I think it's coke.
Well, it could be because, well, that's a number two. That's a nasty cough you've got. They do collocate, so it could be, um, but it also collocates with a nasty cold, a nasty flu, a nasty cough. Probably here, a nasty virus.
Yes.
Okay. This adjective, by the way, nasty, which collocates nicely with all the nouns I just described. Do you know what nasty means, Ali?
Yes, when I was a child, in my childhood.
Okay. The adjective nasty. What does the adjective nasty mean? A nasty cough, a nasty flu, a nasty virus.
Nasty.
What does nasty mean?
Nasty is when I don't like anything.
Okay. Nasty is an extreme adjective that means bad. That's it.
Yes, bad.
Bad. Just bad. That's all. Yeah. But be careful because the adjective nasty also is used to describe a person, meaning that they're too sexually promiscuous. Oh, what a nasty girl. All right, so be careful using this adjective. I'm just saying.
Yes, I understand the idea.
My goodness. All right, a nasty magazine is the, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Heidi, number 7.
Very often, rest is the best medicine.
Okay. Heidi, have you ever heard the expression, laughter is the best medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar to Japanese.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very famous quote, expression, saying, what have you. I don't know. Is it true? I don't know. What do you think? Laughter is the best medicine. If that were true, I'd live forever. Ha! Okay. Gregors. Oh, well, let me quickly welcome Sam to the class. Hi, Sam. How are you today?
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Hello, everyone.
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome.
Thanks.
Come around and talk to you in just a bit. Gregors, number 8.
Did you take that? I don't know.
Did you take that blank to the blank? Okay.
Did you take that?
Well, that's vague.
Medicine?
Yeah.
To the chemists.
Well,
No, maybe prescription to the chemist.
there you go. Did you take that prescription to the chemist? What's a prescription, Gregors?
Prescription is like a piece of paper with the signature of the doctor and list of the medicines and the dose. How you should just take them.
That's exactly right. The instructions and the exact medicine and the amount, how much medicine you should take, how often. You give it to the chemists, or in America we would say the pharmacist. You go to the pharmacy, or more casually, the drugstore. In America, we don't say chemist. That would sound very weird to an American. You would think an American would think you're bringing it to some kind of laboratory for scientists to look at. Americans call it a pharmacy, or maybe a drugstore. That's right. Gregors, when the doctor writes a prescription, is it in your country, well, in Poland or in England, does it look like a chicken jumped up and down on a piece of paper?
Actually, they using computer printers. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so all of those information, which is quite cool because you get a list and later you go to the pharmacy. One of
Okay.
them, they just stick a piece of paper on the box with the medicine or how many doses you should take, and all of those letters are printed. So there's
All right.
no
It's all digital now.
yes.
Okay. Well, classically, in my experience, having traveled a lot and lived in a few different countries, doctors around the world, when they write a prescription, it is illegible.
Yes,
You,
it is, because I talked about Poland about the UK, but in Poland we have this situation. Probably
yeah.
there was
Nobody can read it. No human being can read it. You have to be. I think they take a special class in medical school how to write insanely. How to
no.
write. Nobody can read it. Yeah.
Someone told me that in Poland, people who want to be a pharmacist, they take like a special classes to be able to read what was written
I,
on the
I,
piece of paper.
I
By
wouldn't be surprised.
yes,
Yeah.
it's true,
Yeah.
probably.
It probably is true. Really, really. It's funny, but it's probably actually true. Illegible means you can't read it. Okay. Um, uh, okay. I just want to look at a few of these. We're not going to translate it because nothing's in color here, but a few of these sentences here. Um, if you have trouble, the doctor may say to you any of these things as he's examining you. Well, actually, let's go through it together. Ale, read number 1 here. We'll talk about it.
Do you have any trouble swallowing?
Swallowing.
Swallowing.
That's very good. Swallowing. Okay, what does that mean? This is a verb to swallow. Well, it's gerund form here, but the verb is to swallow.
This verb is the first time I see.
Is that right? Well,
I
okay.
don't know what that is mean.
Uh,
Maybe
okay.
is for eat or similar.
Yes, very similar. It actually describes the action of something moving from your mouth to your stomach. If you swallow,
Okay.
that's the action of
Yes.
actually moving it from your mouth to your stomach. Okay. Uh,
Yes.
just
No problem. Swallowing.
oh, that's good. Okay. Just to be aware, a swallow as a noun can mean, gulp. All right, I just swallowed. Okay, swallowed a mouthful of water. Gulp. Okay, that's a swallow, but a swallow is also a very common type of bird. It's the name of a specific bird as well, which is very common in Europe and North America.
Okay.
Just so you know, point of interest. Okay, Sam. Number 2. Okay. All right, this is a very direct question. Does this hurt? Why would the doctor say this? What would the doctor be doing?
Okay.
Does this hurt? Does this
Mhm.
hurt? Does this hurt?
Does this hurt? Mhm. Means it might be a strike with something else,
Okay.
or yes, or maybe um, hurt. Maybe they fall down at that time. Doctors can say that.
Well,
And mhm,
very commonly, if you have a complaint, you say, "Doctor, my elbow hurts." The doctor will squeeze under
mhm,
your elbow, and does this hurt? Okay, let's turn your arm a little. Okay, does this hurt? Okay, let's
mhm,
bend your elbow. Does this hurt?
mhm.
So he
Okay,
can,
means your pain.
yeah,
Pain.
so
It's kind
pain.
of pain. Yes.
Yes, he's asking if there's pain, and the doctor will
Mm-hmm.
move you around and poke you and ask you so that he can pinpoint
Where
exactly
is
where you're
where you
having.
feel pain,
That's right.
where you have pain. Okay. Sometime we can see in arm or legs, something can't see over on the surface. Yeah, because we can see, but we feel very pain. For
Ah,
example, yeah, sometime we can't sleep well at night, and second and this morning when we get up, we feel hurt, especially in backside or our neck or something like that, and we don't know what is the reason. So can we say in this sense? And because you sleep and then you get up, you are not feeling well. And sometimes this happens, especially when you don't sleep at night well.
it's true.
No?
When you sleep, and in that case, I would say, like, to my coworkers, I slept wrong. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I slept wrong. A common
Mm-hmm.
statement.
Slept wrong. Okay.
Yeah, so now you have a pain in your neck. Very important, Sam. You cannot say I feel very pain.
Okay.
No, no good in English.
Okay.
I feel a lot of pain. I feel a great deal of pain.
Great
There's
deal of
two,
pain. Okay. Great deal of pain. Okay. Mm-hmm.
or a lot of pain. I feel a little pain. Um, okay, it's in this. Okay, this is very strange, but pain is one of those crazy English words
Mm-hmm.
that can be countable or uncountable. All right, I have three different pains. All right, it's possible to count, but when we describe pain, oh, there's a pain in my. I slept wrong. There's a pain in my neck. It's countable, but I can't see. Well, I can say I feel. It's weird. I can say I feel many pains. That means I feel different, specific areas of pain. But it can also be uncountable. There's much pain in my neck to kind of quantify. It hurts a little or it hurts a lot. It's a very strange word because it can be countable or uncountable.
Mm-hmm.
It's very normal to have English words when you're talking about specifics, they're countable. When you're talking about general, they're uncountable. Hair. There is a hair, three hairs in my soup. But you don't cut your hairs, you cut your hair. It's uncountable. All right?
Okay.
Pain is a weird word. If you're talking about degree, how much, yeah, hurts a little, hurts a lot, it's uncountable. If you're talking about the number, you really want to count different ones, it can be countable. It's a little bit of a weird word, honestly. So be careful of that.
Okay.
That's why you cannot say I feel very pain. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, my elbow
I have.
feels very painful. Oh well, okay. If I smack my elbow on the chair, it feels very painful. All right, you can say that. Painful, all right, F-U-L, that's definitely an adjective. All right, so be careful of that.
Right.
Okay, moving on. Heidi, actually the next couple here. Take a deep, the doctor might say.
Take a deep breath. Breathe deeply.
Okay, hold it in. Okay, breathe out.
Mhm.
Okay, breathe in again.
Breathe.
All right, what's going on while the doctor is saying this?
I don't know the name. Doctor always have some tool from their neck, and sometimes they put on their ears. Then they put another tool to the patient's body.
That's it.
They need to hear the sound of lungs or heart.
That is correct. Exactly. That tool the doctor uses is called a stethoscope. 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 TH. Stethoscope. Yep. It's got earplugs for both his ears and then kind of a small cup that he puts on your chest, on your front, or on your back to listen to your lungs, maybe your heart. Right. Heidi, why is the stethoscope always cold? I don't know why. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
It's annoying. I have no idea why. I'm kidding.
Yeah. You're surprised.
Yeah, and so it shocks you a little bit. Oh, and my heart starts pounding. And the doctor says, "Oh, you have a problem. Why is your heart beating so fast?" Well, doctor, because you're sneaking up on me with your ice cube there. All right, anyway. Okay. Grigors. All right, we can do the next two together as well because they might go together. All right. Grigors, does it itch? What does that mean when the doctor?
So it doesn't itch if we not feel the pain, but we want to scratch this place. So it's been itchy because there's maybe a red spot on our skin, maybe on our hands.
Yeah, very good. Is it itchy? Very good. Itchy is the adjective. If it's itchy, you may want to scratch it. Okay. Okay. Grigors, did anyone ever tell you, oh, you have an infection or you have a wound? When a wound heals, like a cut or burn, a wound of some sort, and when it heals, it gets itchy, right? And you want to scratch it, but the doctor or your mother or whoever, no, don't scratch it.
No, because it keeps spreading. That's what they will tell you.
That's what they tell you. The infection may spread, or it may get infected. Right. You know, because your dirty fingers scratching in gets under your skin, the germs or bacteria may cause an infection. Right. Exactly. Grigors, what do you do if you have whatever a mosquito bite or an insect bite is often very itchy, or you have some kind of a wound? How can you stop it from itching? From being itchy.
Being itchy because I'm allergic, so it's quite common for me that I eat something.
Oh.
So it is ointment. I'm just spreading ointment on this area.
Okay, very good. Often there's an ointment. Adjective is topical. Do you know what a topical medicine is?
No, not really. Topical.
Okay, topical as opposed to internal. All right. Internal means it goes in your body. Yeah, right. But ointment, like a white creamy substance, you really should not eat it. It's topical. It goes on the outside of your body. Right. Not to be eaten. Right. So you might have some kind of topical ointment or cream to use for. I'm so glad I do not have allergies. I feel really bad for people who do.
Yeah, it's really hard to live without cats.
Yeah. Without cat, are you allergic to cats?
I was a cat since I was a kid, and later one day I just need to, okay, it's time. I cannot have cats. I have to give somebody. It's really painful.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really ridiculous at the same time because this kind of animal can be dangerous for you.
Yeah. That's a bummer. Okay. All right, Grigors. That was fun. All right, Sam. We are going to do another exercise. Who's talking? The doctor or the patient? Who would say these different lines? So please read the line and tell me who says it and maybe why does he say it.
Okay. what seems to be the matter. I think doctor saying
Obviously, yes.
yes,
Okay.
and because a patient maybe enter in the room, and
Yeah.
when he start to uh, mm, check start to checking up or check up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so at the time he's saying that what seems to be the matter, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. At the beginning of their visit, the doctor would probably say this. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. A checkup is a
Mhm.
regularly scheduled appointment. Once a year or whatever, you get a checkup. The doctor looks you over from head to toe, checks everything, your reflexes, your pulse, your blood pressure, your whatever. Uh, okay, that's a checkup. If you go to the doctor because you have a bad cough, a nasty cough,
Okay.
maybe the doctor doesn't know why you're in his office, so he says, "What seems to be the matter?"
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
doctors are normally quite polite and professional. They don't say, "What's wrong with you?" What seems to be the matter, sir? Okay.
Yes, if it is senior, that it's junior, they really don't know how to behave.
Really? Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And especially some doctors are very aggressive, and um, in emergencies, so not all, but some of them, they really misbehave like that, and
Is
they
that
more,
right?
yeah. And sometimes they feel more unconfident as compared to attendant. Yeah, this is my own experience. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I wouldn't take any rude behavior from a doctor or nurse. Okay, anyway, moving on. Heidi, number 2.
It keeps me awake at night. A patient.
The patient. What
Mm.
is something that might keep you awake at night?
When I caught a cold, I cough, or
Okay.
I have hay fever. That time, my nose stopped up.
Okay. You can't breathe and it's keeping me awake at night. I have a nasty cough. It's keeping me awake at night. You wouldn't go to the doctor and say, I hate my neighbor. His dogs are keeping me awake at night.
How doctor do that?
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't know why talking about doctors brings out my crazy sense of humor. I have no idea why I find this subject so funny, but sorry. My apologies, everyone. I can't help it. All right. Okay. Gregor's number 3.
Where exactly does it hurt?
Yeah. Okay.
So that will be a doctor.
Yeah, obviously. Obviously, like what seems to be the matter? Oh, I have a lot of pain. Where exactly does it hurt? All right. Then he'll start poking you and saying, "Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Does that hurt?" You ever experience that, Gregor's, where he starts poking you? You know what poking is, right? Like
Yeah, I know.
pushing here, pushing there. You ever experience that where he pokes you somewhere and it hurts a lot? You want to punch him in the head?
Uh,
Ah! What are you doing?
when I broke my hands and he started to,
Ah!
put
Yeah.
it in the right position, it's last like, oh my God, really?
Yeah. He causes you more pain than when you actually broke your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate that. Yeah, I'm totally can relate to what you're saying. All right, Sam, number 4. There it is. Uh-huh.
Yes, it's very painful. No, yes, it's very painful when I swallow.
Okay.
Yeah.
As we talked about
Uh,
before, very painful.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, sure. Of course. Patient.
Of course. Yes. Not the doctor.
Doctor.
The
Yes.
doctor says this. What am I doing? Who's examining who? Okay, swallow. Of course, you use your throat. Okay, let's
Okay,
just
Vic.
move on.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Vic. Only we can use for throat, not for other. For example, your shoulder is swallowed. No, something
No,
is swallowed. No, it's different.
excuse me. Swallowed is a verb that describes the action of moving something from your mouth to your stomach. So if you say, "Doctor, doctor, I swallowed my cell phone,"
Uh-huh.
that
Okay.
means you put your cell phone in your mouth and you went, "Loop," and now your cell
Ah,
phone is in your stomach. That's what that means, right? And
okay. Means allow something to pass down your throat.
that's it. That's it. Exactly. Kind of
Okay.
an
Uh-huh.
involuntary muscle. Do you know what that means? Voluntary muscle, involuntary.
Involuntarily muscles.
It's like volunteer. Yeah, uh, that's right. Voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to bend my arm, that's a voluntary movement. I have to actually think about bending my arm. My arm doesn't do it by itself. Okay, that's
Hmm.
a voluntary muscle. I have to volunteer the idea. Swallowing. If I move something to the back of my throat, I automatically swallow. Automatically. Okay? Blinking my eyes. Blink, 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 blink. I can't, I can control that
Hmm.
voluntarily, but often it happens,
When I sleep.
well, it happens without me thinking. Your heart. Boop, boop,
Uh-huh.
boop, boop. You don't think, and I need to beat my heart. I need to beat my heart. I need to beat my
Yes,
heart.
it's a part of
It's
function. If it's
right.
stopped,
That,
of
that's
course,
right.
people will die.
It's an involuntary muscle.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
You,
Involuntary muscles.
that's it.
Mm.
So, okay. Anyway, um, all right. Heidi, number 6.
Hmm. Now take a deep breath.
All right.
Hmm?
This is obviously the doctor or the patient.
Not 5.
Oh no. I mean, okay. Well, we can do both of them. All right. I'm sorry. I missed it. You're right. 5.
It hurt more when I breathe in.
So who would say that?
A patient.
And then the doctor would say, yeah.
This morning it was very cold, negative degree Celsius. So I went to the shop. My lungs hurted when I breathe in.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Breathed in. Yeah. Past tense. Past tense of hurt is hurt.
Yeah.
Yesterday I hurt myself. It's an irregular verb. He was hurt. It's like cut. Cut, cut, cut. Hurt, hurt, hurt. Sounds like I'm writing a song. Okay. Yes, really, really cold air is actually painful to breathe.
Yeah.
Or when you first step outside, you know, and you can't breathe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I should have worn the masks. It makes air a little softer.
Yeah. Right. Okay. If you just suddenly step into really cold air, it's your lungs freeze, and the involuntary motion of breathing actually stops for a second.
I found a lot of ice on the pond or a ditch, so it might be negative.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, number 5 is the patient would say. Number 6 is what the doctor would say while he's using his stethoscope. Okay, moving on. Gregor's number 7.
Is there anything I can take for it? So that would be a patient.
What is he talking about? Something he can take.
He's asking if he can take any medicine for this disease or other medical issue that he has.
Okay. All right. Take 3 of these twice a day. Okay. Take is the verb we use to mean ingest or swallow different pills or medicines. All right. You take a medicine when you swallow it. For example, ointment, your topical cream, you would apply. Oh, okay. Or just simply put this ointment on your rash or apply it to the area of your skin. You take medicine, you swallow it. Okay. Exactly. Thank you. Sam, number 8.
Okay. Have you had any other symptoms? Of course, doctor.
Of course. All right. Symptoms.
Symptoms means you feel only. Sorry. Do you feel very painful? Or I mean, in a place, for example, maybe in your chest, and you tell them only one, and they said, do you hurt another part of your body? For example, maybe you are not taking breath, maybe you feel more pain, and maybe when you walk, when you go upstairs and down, you feel more. You don't feel comfortable. So maybe this kind of sign or symptom, we can say that.
Okay, that's right. And symptoms, okay, it itches, I feel nauseous, I have diarrhea, I have a stabbing pain in my knee, whatever. All of those things can be symptoms. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, here's something the doctor always says, which never cheers me up. Heidi. Oops, I gave it up. All right.
It's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Doctor.
Does that make you nervous when the doctor says that? Nothing to worry about. Okay. You know what I really hate? When the doctor says, or the nurse, you're going to feel a little pinch. That's what they say in English when they're about to stab you with a needle, or they're about to do something that's going to actually cause you an agonizing pain. You'll feel a little pinch. They don't say this is going to cause you agonizing pain. No, they never say that. Or at least, I don't know. Do Japanese doctors say this will be painful?
No.
No. Okay.
Explain about something.
Okay.
Very quiet.
All right. English-speaking doctors, at least in America, they never say this will be painful. Never. It must be in their training. They lie to you.
Do you need to remove your nail?
Yeah, like a torture. Okay, we're going to remove your fingernail. It's going to cause a little pinching
Pinch.
feeling. Yeah. No, it's agonizingly painful, you idiot. Okay. All right. I'll give you something to relieve the pain. All right. Is there anything I can take for it? Yes, I'll give you some medicine, something to relieve the pain. They're giving you a painkiller. Gregor's number 11. This is one worth talking about.
I've got very bad wind. I don't know.
Wind. Yeah. The noun. Similar to the weather-related word, whoosh, 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 wind. What does this mean? Okay, first of all, who says this? Doctor or the patient?
Patient.
Yes.
So he was outside probably. He got outside. There was quite cold and there was quite windy, maybe.
No,
No, I'm wrong.
No, you're off base. Let me stop you right there. You've got bad wind. Okay, there's a lot of variations of this. If you feel winded, all right, I feel winded. I just climbed 10 flights of stairs. I feel winded.
So
Yeah.
it's something like breathing.
Yeah. You feel like you're not getting enough air.
Right.
All right. I got very bad wind, or I feel winded. However, you need to be careful. I feel winded, or okay, I have got very bad wind. However, if you use another verb collocated with wind as a verb object noun collocation, Gregors, what does it mean if you pass wind?
Uh, Past wind. If
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know past wind. So
Okay, so safe. I'm stopping you right there. Good, don't guess. It sounds something like this, Gregors. Oh,
right.
excuse me. I'm sorry, excuse me, I just passed wind.
It's a fart.
It's a fart. All right, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's actually a polite way to say fart. Yeah. So you got to be a little careful with this with this noun.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I had it when I was a child. Okay, talking about probably a disease. The doctor will normally ask about your medical history. So I had as a child. Okay, whatever. Okay, well let's move on to some common collocations. Verb and again verb and object noun collocations. Okay, we're going to do two things at once here. Collocate the verb, and then we will figure out which picture best describes it. Okay, Sam. Number one.
Okay. Blank you an injection. Give you?
Give you an injection. That's it. Which picture?
Injection, yes, I think this one. G?
Yes, this picture here.
Mhm.
The doctor or nurse is giving someone an injection. That's right. More colloquially, casual language, the person's getting a shot, or the nurse is giving him a shot, giving him an injection. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. Hector has joined us. Hi, Hector. Hello. How are you? Hector, you there? Hello, Hector. Welcome to the class. If you want to unmute yourself, you're muted right now. If you want to click on the little arrow next to your name and unmute yourself and say hello, we can interact.
Hi, teacher. Hello. How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
Fine too. Thanks.
What's that? Sorry.
I'm fine. Thank you. And you? How are you?
Okay. I'm great. Thanks. Hector, which of these verbs should I use in the phrase number two?
I cannot see the screen that you have. I have problems. What should I do with the screen?
Okay.
I have it right now. I can see it.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So it should be take your blood pressure.
Take your blood pressure. Yes, that's right. Very good. Take your blood pressure. Which picture, again on the screen, would be taking your blood pressure?
C.
C. All right. They got that little ball, and this little band squeezes your arm. Okay, and then as your heart beats, your blood pressure will register on a little measuring device. That's it. How's your blood pressure, Hector?
Right now is good, but I have had several times that my blood pressure is high.
Oh, really? Take care of that. Be
Yes,
careful of your diet. Make sure you get plenty of exercise. All right, Hector, be careful.
yes,
All
that's
right.
what the doctor recommend.
Yeah. Okay. Let me talk to Heidi for a second. Excuse me, Hector. Heidi, number 3.
Yeah. Listen to your chest.
That's right. All right.
E.
Yeah.
Here
Okay.
is the back.
That's right. With a very cold stethoscope here. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. All right.
E.
Okay. Cough. Breathe deeply. Breathe in. All right. Now breathe out. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Gregor's number 4.
I'm not sure. Take your temperature.
That is correct. Definitely. That is the verb. Take your temperature. Which picture is that?
It will be. Wait a second. It will be a.
It will be A.
Yes.
Yes. Of course, there are other ways to take your temperature. They have lots of devices. They have electronic digital devices they just stick in your ear nowadays, and in 2 seconds they get your temperature. It's very like Star Trek. Okay. All right. Your temperature is your body temperature. Gregors, what is perfect body temperature?
I think it was 36 degrees of Celsius or something.
36 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure. I think it's. Oh, I never remember. 37 point something. 98.2 Fahrenheit. Is that it, Sam? Yeah. I mean, it's one thing Fahrenheit, and it's another thing Celsius, of course.
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah. All right. By the way, if you tell the doctor I have a temperature, that means that your body temperature is higher than the accepted norm.
So
All right.
I
Yeah.
I cannot really say I have a high temperature, or I don't know.
But
It's
you can actually. That's a good question. Yeah, if you tell the doctor you have a high temperature, maybe instead of 98.2, you have 104. That would be an extremely high temperature. You should be worried about that. You might be having chills. You might even. That's a really high temperature. 108, you're probably dead. Okay, if instead of 98.2, your temperature is 99.6, for example, a little bit higher, then you would often you would refer to that as a low grade temperature. Or, you might tell the doctor, I have a little bit of a temperature. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, you can definitely say I have a high temperature. That's more extreme and dangerous and scary. Sam, number 5.
Okay. Check your pulse.
Take your pulse, or sometimes check your
Check
pulse.
your pulse.
Check.
Yes.
Let me check your pulse. Okay, which picture?
Yes, B.
Yeah, okay. How do you know how to take somebody's pulse?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
tell me.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yes, especially your thumb on the how is it that? No, vein.
Yes.
Yes, you put your thumb on the vein of the wrist, and you start to counting the number, and in half minutes, I think it be around 30 times. Obviously that. If it is normal, it will be a 30. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And
So you
you're
put your thumb.
feeling the blood pulse through
Okay. Yes. Exactly.
from the heart. So you're really okay. Zoom, zoom, zoom. So you count. That's right. And you divide that by how much time. That's it. Hector, number 6.
Okay, number 6. Give you a prescription.
Right, or write. Write you a prescription, okay? Which picture is that?
Age.
Yeah, there it is. There's a prescription. All right, the doctor writes your prescription to get medicine. I'm about out of time, so the last couple, the doctor gives you a checkup, or you get a checkup. The doctor gives you a checkup. We already talked about that. Probably an annual exam. And he might take a blood sample. We often use take for the test. Take your blood pressure, take a blood sample. You need to take a urine test, etc., etc. You take these different diagnostic tests. The doctor tries to diagnose you. His diagnosis, the noun, is what he thinks is wrong with you. My diagnosis is you have a pen stuck up your nose. Brilliant, doctor. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm out of time. I've got to go. So thank you very much, everybody. You guys have a great day. Maybe see you later. Thank you.